Guys, welcome back to my channel. So for this video, I am going to be showing you guys a very spectacular hair tutorial. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this very vintage Vixen hairdo. There are some colors in this. I have these dark orange highlights in between the whole hair with some purple peekaboos, which you can kind of see right here. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I did the colors and how I did the hairstyle. It's very perfect for if you want to do a vampire look or if you just want to look like a Halloween princess. This hairstyle is for you. Now, you could actually do this hairstyle all year around, just don't follow the orange and purple highlights that I'm adding in to represent the Halloween theme. You can even do a Christmas version and add red and green, Valentine's Day version, add red and pink. So even though this is a Halloween themed video, this hairstyle can last you all year. So I wanted to show you guys how to do it. It's actually pretty easy as long as you follow the techniques that I give you. I'm going to be doing this on a wig only because, this is the wig by the way, only because it is a lot easier for me to instruct you guys and you guys can see every angle that I'm doing it at on a wig. But this is a human hair wig, so everything I do you can completely do on your own head and it'll come out the same way. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we're here in my studio room and I am going to grab my 22-inch lace wig. It is a full lace wig, human hair, so again it's going to move just like real hair. And I'm attaching the wig onto a weird, spooky mannequin head that I've had for a long time that's full of hair dye and makes it look like it's a decapitated head wrapped in some kind of weird yeah, I know, but it's all I got. So I'm gonna attach the spooky mannequin head to the wig using sewing pins. I'm just gonna apply the sewing pins onto the lace around the hairline. That way I can keep the wig in place while I'm styling it. So next I'm going to add the hair extension colors. I'm going to be using a copper color for the orange by Pravana, and I'm going to be using the Garnier's Sweet Lavender Dreams hair dye. And I'm going to be applying these onto extensions. That's the catch to get color in your hair without actually coloring your hair. You're going to apply it using hair extensions that you can get at a Sally's store or a wig shop for cheap if you buy like singular strips, and that's really all you need. It's just like a two clip piece, and I'm just gonna lather on the hair dye straight onto the hair extension and let it sit for about 45 minutes before I wash it out. So the orange, I'm going to clip it onto each side of the head and behind the head, just so that way it can look like highlights all throughout the hair. And the purple, I am going to attach it to under the neck. So I'm gonna attach them backwards under the nape and have them be almost like a peekaboo color. So they're not gonna stand out a lot. If you want the purple to stand out, you can also line them up straight along the orange as well. So you have orange and purple in the same line, but that would mean you would need to dye more extensions so that way it's even all through the hair. No tippy tappies. No more. Sit down. We're gonna go ahead and prime the hair. We're gonna put a heat protectant. This is my favorite one. It's organic, it's vegan, it's great. So I'm gonna spray that all over the hair. Make sure I cover every strand. Okay, so the next thing is to add curls onto the hair. Now, please beware, that's really fitting, beware, don't use heat that is too high, because you will literally change the color of the colors that you added in the hair. So the orange is going to turn into like a yellow, and the lavender is going to turn into like a very, very light lavender. I speak from experience. So what you want to do is curl the hair with the hair going downward, and you just want to curl it all up as tight as you can. So that's why I'm using a really thin curling wand. The tighter the curl, the more it's going to hold when you do the brush out. So next what you want to do is pin them up using a bobby pin. You can also use a pillow curler, which I'm going to show you guys later on top of the head. I just use both because I don't have enough bobby pins or enough pillow curlers, so I kind of just mix matched it. It doesn't matter, you just need something to hold the curls up against the head in the original coil. And you're gonna let that either set overnight, or if you don't have enough time, spray all of the hair with hairspray immediately after setting the curls and wait at least about an hour. Alright, so it looks like the curls are all set, so I'm going to take everything out and get ready to brush the hair. This is the most tedious part of it, I'm sorry. This is a warning. Brushing the hair can be a little hard. It'll probably be easier on your own head, but if it's on a wig, it's going to get a little challenging because there's a lot of hair on a wig. So what you want to do is grab a paddle brush and just brush out all the curls. Don't be too gentle. Your hair should be able to stay in the curl pattern no matter how much you brush it, if you set the curls correctly. So just brush, brush, brush until it looks like a frizzy mess, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so once you're done brushing it out, then we're gonna go in and smooth all the curl patterns. So what you wanna do is look for the natural pattern that the hair falls in. So you can like comb the hair super tight against the head and just see where the bumps and ridges are. And where you find a ridge, put a bobby pin in it and try to aim for like an S curl, which looks like a squiggly line, an S, it looks like that. So you wanna have the S curls around your face, here and here. And then towards the back of the head, you can actually mold the curls to just continue that wave pattern. So one side should be laid down against the face, and the other side I'm gonna comb it upwards and tease it into a shape where it's kind of like an old Hollywood style bang that kind of swoops up in the air and then back down against the face. And to do that, all you need is a teasing comb and a hairspray, and try to make it stand up smoothly, just so there's volume around the hair. Now from this point forward, you're gonna have to do a lot of experimenting, to be honest, because your hair turns out slightly different every time, but the goal is to make sure that the hair looks uniform and that it looks neat and smooth free. So just experiment with it, treat it like more of a sculpture than hair, and you'll figure it out just fine. And once you get to the ends, what you want to do is curl the end, like literally coil the end back into like a donut curl thingamajigger, and you want to pin them so the ends are like little bumps, I guess. And from there, use lots of hairspray. Now, you want to use the right hairspray, so you really want to have something like the Got To Be hairspray or Aquaphor, that's for tattoos. Aquanet. Something super heavy, almost like it's gonna coat your hair in plastic. Not the healthiest for your hair, but it does make your hair look shiny and frizz-free, and it doesn't fall out of the vintage style. So for this wig is actually super frizzy and like hard to work with. So I put on like 5 layers of hairspray to make it look like this, but you might need less, you might need more. It depends on how your hair holds naturally and how smooth your natural hair is. And as a finishing touch to really give off the spooky vibes, I'm adding this red spider brooch. It's just a regular brooch that you would put on a shirt, and I'm just linking it really tightly onto the hair extension weft. And yeah, I think it's super cute. You can use an actual hair clip. This is just something that I had laying around. So I'm going on to the other side and doing the exact same thing that I've been doing across all of the head. And I actually took all of these in sections all the way through the hair. So this is the final section. And yeah, you just comb it, find the natural wave pattern, pin it so that way you can enhance the wave pattern once you hairspray it all up, remove the pins, and your hair should be just about done.